Stafford Scott, share his presence with us, and he's been very busy, as you can understand, and he's come down today, so I think it's only rightly and duly that we give Stafford the platform. Stafford Scott. Thank you.
I apologise for turning up late, but I actually got out of my bed with the flu to come here. The reason I got out of my bed with the flu is because every time I've been invited on telly and they tell me their senior officer is going to be there, when I get there the senior officers decline. So I'm here because I know the senior officers are going to be here. I feel the need and compelled to speak, even though it's one of my rules when you walk into a room, at least take a time before you start speaking. But having heard someone from the IPCC talking to people in such condescending, talk down like no one knows what's going on terms, I feel compelled to say something. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by the old rules that we had about the IPCC when we talk about the problem with the IPCC is too many commas in there, and the problem with the IPCC is they do not use the teeth that they have. Just take that as fact. The Duggan case showed us much more about the IPCC. Really, clearly showed us about the fact that they're not fit for purpose. Right? It wasn't just that they happened to employ lots of cops. It was that when they got the call that someone got killed in Tottenham, they didn't come to Tottenham. They went to Lehman Street to hang out with the shooters. They told the shooters the gun had been found. Really strange when you consider the shooter said he saw the gun and they all saw the gun and the gun should have been there anyway. But the IPCC needed to confirm with them that the gun had been found. They stood outside the door whilst the police confirmed. They stood outside the door whilst the police confirmed and then put it down to resources. Okay? And now they say they're going to put us on standing orders that will stop them from allowing them to do what shouldn't be done in the first place. They didn't manage the crime scene. They left it to the police. They allowed the police to take away forensic evidence, i.e. a whole entire minicab. A whole entire minicab. Take it. The police said there's no forensics here. Take it. I've seen all the photos. There was no blood spatters. He was pulling up along that minicab. There was clear blood. This was daylight, but they let them take it. Okay? We had witnesses, key critical witnesses, who said from the 5th of August, they responded to IPCC requests for witnesses. And the IPCC didn't go and see them until January. Took statements in January. In court, when they said to the witness, is that your statement? He said, well, you could say so. What do you mean? Well, I wouldn't write like that. It's written like police speak. It's written like police speak. The questions were silly. They didn't ask the right questions. Okay? This is what they did. Let me tell you why we didn't get the verdict. Let me tell you why we had that perverse verdict. He didn't have the gun, but it was lawful. Because they, the IPCC, chose not to investigate what the Duggan family said had happened from day one. And that was that the police officers killed him and planted the gun. The IPCC commissioner, and isn't it interesting, they use the same names, commissioner, right? The IPCC commissioner told me the police officers had said that other police officers had thrown the gun. Yet, when they spent public money to commission experts to work out what could have happened, what did they do? Every single expert was commissioned with the gun in Duggan's hand. We had this perverse, sickening sight where a QC said to one of the expert witnesses, Dr. Seaman, right spunker, said to their expert witness, you're given all these possibilities that you say are highly improbable. Isn't it more possible that the gun was planted there? And he said, I don't know. Because nobody ever asked me that. They're not just the friends of the police, they're the shield of the police. They've got the teeth, they choose not to use the teeth. They are unfit. If police officers did anything to me on the streets of England today, I would not, under any condition, under any situation, go to the IPCC. It makes no sense whatsoever. The PCA that we campaigned against was better than these people. Okay? And now, the poor Duggan family is being asked to put its faith back in this organisation. Let's look at their track record. How many times have they said, and remember, let's remember, on the 5th of August last year, they put in the public realm, we find no wrongdoing in this case. Before an inquest, before they've even completed their report. And the worst thing that they did in this Duggan fiasco, the worst thing was when they said they was involved in a shootout. Because up until today, they cannot present one officer who told them that Duggan was involved in a shootout. But what makes it particularly bad is their lead inspector, he might as well be an inspector, lead investigator, Colin Sparrow. Colin Sparrow went in the inquest and said, I knew that Mark Duggan had never shot a bullet. I knew. How long did it take them? How long did it take them? They're going to be here today to tell you have confidence in him. How long did it take them to tell the world something they knew didn't happen, hadn't happened? How long? It still took them at least a week to come back and tell the world that what had happened hadn't happened. And within that week, we went to Tottenham Police Station. Within that week, we saw the riots. Within that week, we saw London and we saw England burn. And then they're going to come to you today, not those who are involved in it, they're going to send other people, patsies, to come here to you to tell you that you should have confidence in them. To tell you you don't understand how difficult it is for them. To tell you, oh, it's really difficult policing the police. Then you should all turn off the lights, close the doors, lock the building, and hand over the keys to people who can and will do it. Thank you.